Okay.
Okay.
Ready? All good?
Yeah, I hope so.
Camera look good?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Camera looks good. Do we sound good?
Mm.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out, man. In editing.
Future,
We usually do.
Future Richard, editing Richard is like, man, these guys suck. Note to self.
For real, I always
Sound
do
better.
that. I'm always like, man, our sound sucks. I need to fix it.
you just auto tune us.
I wonder if I could. I should try it.
So, is it like when you're like doing your compressor thing? Is it like live, like as we're recording, or is it like in the editing process?
It should be live.
Okay.
Because Focusrite has its own little compressor kind of thing built in.
And does it
just
work
never
with
messed with
OBS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it so that the sound is more clear and there's less peaking.
Pecking duck.
Yeah.
Mm.
So unless you're like, I don't know, screaming your ass off, then there will be peaking, but
Mm-hmm.
there shouldn't be. With this setting, at least, this setting. Luckily, the first setting worked.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I had to go through each setting.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
it doesn't
I
work.
mean, if you're an editor, like, come apply for us, because we will not pay you.
That's why I'm doing the edits.
Welcome back. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, no, you can go back. I was just gonna say I've been lazy with the edits lately.
Oh, okay.
That's because I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
But I'm gonna try to go back to how it was, where I put more edits in.
Mm-hmm.
Or it'd be better if I don't. Should I just leave it simple? I don't know. I don't know what people want. No
I
one
don't know either.
comments.
Like they're like funny when I see them, yeah. But I'm just thinking like, yeah, I don't know if the viewers like them.
Yeah.
Like the ones who are on Spotify too.
Oh,
It's
is
just
it-
audio only.
The ones on Spotify, you're on your own, man. I do not do a separate audio track just for you.
Right.
I literally just export out the same video track just as audio.
Yep.
So
That's good enough for me.
like
honestly.
I don't even take out my edits where like there's like a little like a scene in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's just like you're just gonna hear random noises.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, listen to us on Spotify, and then once you're done with that, go to our YouTube channel, Loqualitystudios, and then watch us on there as well.
And I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, the one Spotify viewer.
Who's not me? Oh, they haven't came out yet.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll get them someday. We'll get them.
Welcome back to the Low Quality Podcast, where we talk about all the fantasies and the religions in the world, and we compare and contrast. Best one's Mormonism.
Best one's the Atlantic.
Mm-hmm. And I disagree with Richard. And that's all for today.
I guess the Atlantic's more of an ocean. The red? I'll do the red.
Atlanteans?
I'll do the Red Sea.
The Red Sea? The
Right. We're
people
talking
of
about
the Red Sea?
We're talking about seas, right?
Seas?
Fantasies.
Fantasies, yeah. Fantas?
Yeah, fantasies. That's why I said the Red Sea. I like the red
The
fantasy.
wild cherry. Is it cherry?
I think it's strawberry.
Oh. All I know is it has like the artificial taste to it.
It does. I actually prefer grape, but there's no grape sea. Well, I think there's
No,
a
I
purple
think
sea.
there is.
There's a purple sea, isn't there?
Yeah, bro. It's purple flavor. Not grape. Not
It's just purple
blueberry.
flavor.
It's just purple. That's the best one.
Purple berry flavor.
Yeah. What's your favorite soda? I think I could guess. It's root beer.
I do like root beer, but I don't want to say it's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my favorite soda is.
Coke?
I don't know. I think I used to have when I was younger, but now I just drink whatever's there.
Oh, okay. But it's not like you go to the store and you have a preference.
Nah. Yeah.
Fanta? Fantasies? How do you say it? Fanta or Fanta?
I always say Fanta.
Mm.
Although it's funny, I don't really like Fanta as much.
It's all right.
I feel like out of all the orange sodas, it's the most like carbonated and syrupy. I don't know. There's something about it I don't like.
What other
I prefer
orange sodas?
I was like,
Sunkist.
yeah, I was like, I'll take Sunkist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what my favorite soda is. What's your favorite soda?
I used to say brisk because it's iced tea.
That's true. I do really like brisk.
Yeah, it's like very chuggable.
Yeah.
Is it considered soda then?
I think it's still soda because I feel it's more soda than iced tea. I think it's just soda and then iced tea flavored. You know. Because they have a bunch of other flavors too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's tea. I feel like it's more soda than tea.
Okay.
Like Arizona iced tea, that's tea.
Yeah.
But I feel like brisk is more soda.
Okay. Then I would say brisk. Like
Yeah.
I don't always go to the store and buy it, but when I do have it, like I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I usually just go for a Coke.
Right? Something generic.
Last night when we went to the movies, I think there was an option for brisk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is brisk under Coca-Cola?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay. I just had Coke.
Everything's under Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola controls everything.
Yeah. There's a war between Disney and Coca-Cola right now.
Yeah. That's why we saw
Pepsi?
Pepsi in Madam Web.
Yeah. I'm telling you, watch the beginning again. Like you see that S like floating somewhere.
I'm not watching that movie again. I watched it twice.
And I only saw it once, and that was good enough for me.
Oh man, what a funny movie.
But we're not doing a Madam Web review.
Yeah,
'Cause-
everyone already knows it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But unlike Dakota Johnson, I kind of blame everything instead of just her blaming everything and not her.
Wait, you blame Dakota Johnson?
No, I'm blaming her and everyone. But
Oh, okay.
she's saying it's not her fault.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I don't know, girl. You could have done a lot better job. You did a pretty bad job in that movie.
Anyways, I have some drinks here. As at the time of this recording, where it's St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Because we're from the past.
Yeah.
Are you wearing any green? Get him before he gets some green on. I'll put some green on you.
I really don't. I didn't know it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Do people even celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I feel like the kids, they do the pinching thing, but
Yeah.
then like for adults, it's just drinking.
That's why we're drinking.
That's why we're drinking. So I have like, do you want to do a shot first?
We can do a shot first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want dark or clear? Because this is gonna play in the future too,
No.
unless you mix it.
Let's
Check us out next week.
I'll let you choose.
Yeah.
It's so kind of your birthday.
Okay.
You pick.
Let's do the tequila because you bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's do that. And then
You know what's funny about the tequila?
huh?
So tequila was like $50, right? And I bought you a gift, but it's coming in later because I picked up free shipping.
Yeah, that's what you said on the last episode.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, if I paid $50, it would have been here on time for your birthday. But I was like, I don't want to spend $50 for shipping. It's just Dan's birthday. But then I ended up spending $50 anyway. So I was like, I should have just spent the $50.
On tequila?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. You said last episode that you were gonna buy me a gift, but it didn't come in yet, right?
Yeah.
And then we did do a party for my birthday, and then you bought this.
Yeah.
Did
because
we-
the gift didn't come in yet.
Did we end up drinking this? At the party?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, I honestly don't remember either. It looks open, so I'm guessing someone opened it, but it still looks full.
Oh yeah, it looks like someone did take a shot.
Oh, you know what? I remember having some tequila that night.
Oh, then it might have been you then.
It couldn't have just been me though. Someone else must have drank with me.
I don't know, man. I don't remember anything that night.
Hey, friends and family, if you were there at my party, let me know who took this shot with me, because
It looks
I
just like
genuinely don't know.
it looks just like one shot though. So it might have just been
Right?
you.
Well, I didn't pour it. Someone must have cheated me and poured it for me.
Maybe.
Anyways,
It wasn't me.
keep talking. I'm gonna pour this for us
I
then.
was gone. Oh, did I ever show you the videos I took of us? They're pretty stupid.
Yo, what's up?
It's classic.
Welcome
It's
back to
classic low quality podcast. We were just doing an intro for the podcast.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. No, we're upstairs. And then someone else joined in the videos too, and we were all just hanging out.
No, show me.
It's funny though because it connects with the picture that you took. Because the video ends with me going upstairs.
Oh, okay. Do you want to post that picture? The one where you're like on my stairs. Cause
Oh,
you're...
we can, because I was thinking about posting the birthday video I took with you, because we talk about the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's funny. Like, so if y'all don't know, this setup is not really a studio, but it's just a room in my house. And so whenever we have parties here, we always get drunk and pretend that we're gonna record an episode, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny because sometimes we drink on the podcast and we do get a little wasted, you know.
Yeah.
It's just be funny to like start the podcast and be like,
Already gone.
we're fucked up.
Loquality podcast.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I sent you the picture that I took, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
send the videos though.
Okay. Yeah. Show me the videos then.
Cheers, Danny.
All right. Cheers, and then cheers to everyone who drinks and celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're safe.
Yep. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that is actually pretty good,
That was not too bad actually.
right?
I
Okay.
feel like usually tequila has like a lot of like that hint of like lime and cilantro at the very end, or mint maybe. Like it's too strong.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one was pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's why I get too. Like I say that like tequila is salty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I associate like the actual lime and salt. You know how people
No.
lick the salt and take the shot and then eat
Yeah.
the lime. Like I don't know if I just associate it all at once. But yeah, I do get like lime and like saltiness when I drink tequila.
Yeah. Sorry, not lime, but to me it's more like cilantro and mint.
Oh,
To
something
me.
like herbal.
Yeah.
Do you get like that soap taste too when you eat cilantro?
No, I don't mind cilantro,
Okay.
but I can definitely like taste it.
Yeah, same. Like if I eat it by itself, like I'll also eat it.
Yeah.
But if it's like with another dish, it's so good.
Yeah. But anyways, though.
wait, hang on. Okay, as you're doing that, I'll ask you: do you want like which beer do you want? Do you want to try Guinness because St. Patty's Day, or do you want the one that Alex brought to my birthday?
Let's do the Guinness for St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
I guess this is our St. Patty's Day episode.
Yeah.
Even though we're not wearing green.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just add it in.
Just like add like a after effect. Just it's
Yeah,
like a
just a dot.
shitty green.
Anyways, look what came in.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wait. this is
Happy birthday.
this is your box. This is your deck boc. Do you not wrap it?
Maybe I got one for you too. I don't have. I thought I had wrapping paper, but I'm all out.
Oh, okay. Hey, no worries, man. It's paper.
Hey, you want me to hold this for you while you open it?
Yeah, hold it for me while you
Yeah,
talk into
yeah.
it. All right. Is it a drawing of us?
No, just open it.
All right. It's not here yet. That's all it says. It's not here yet. In this fucking corner.
Yeah.
And everything else is blank.
Yeah,
I'm so pissed off right now.
it's not here yet.
Why would you do this? All this effort just to tell me it's not here?
So I think the one reason I forgot for our next episode, we're gonna play a little game. They think I forgot the game because I made sure to remember to bring that. So that's why I forgot the game and I go back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that on the next episode, like
Yeah.
after this recording, because our next episode will.
But anyways, that was it.
Okay.
I did give you something.
Yeah.
It's really just taking forever to come back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay.
Anyways, today. Oh, actually, before we get into what we're gonna do today,
Yeah.
we're gonna do some quick shout outs. Since we talked about Madam Web, and it's like the worst movie right now. Guess what? The Oscars just got done, and guess
Oh, yeah.
guess who surprisingly won at the Oscars?
Emma Stone.
Oh no! I mean, I guess I don't know.
She was Gwen Stacy.
She was bound to win, I guess. No, but I'm upset we never got to talk about this movie because it was really good. But Godzilla -1
Oh,
got an
yeah.
Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard about that, and okay, so we did go see it, right, in
Yeah.
theaters.
It's a very good movie. Very, very good.
Okay, I thought it was like okay.
Yeah.
it was good in terms of like other Godzilla movies, but for me watching it, I'm like, it's like
Yeah, that's fine.
like
You know.
I don't know.
It's still not the best. It's not the best movie, but like,
But,
in terms of
like-
like Godzilla terms and like as a Godzilla movie,
Yeah,
it's really good.
yeah. I do like the way Godzilla looks, kinda. But anyways, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say they just won for. I think they won for visual effects or something.
Oh, visual effects.
Yeah,
Okay,
which makes sense because they look really good.
yeah.
So I just want to say, congrats to you guys.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Godzilla -1.
I really liked the movie. It was good. I wanted to watch it in the black and white version.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, they released a black and white version in theaters, and I wanted to go watch it. But it was only for like a weekend. I was like, man, couldn't go. But I heard the black and white one looks really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I would want to see like the colors on Godzilla, like his spines.
I think the black and white just gives more of a aesthetic kind of feel.
Because it takes place
because it takes
the-
place like in the
during World War II.
40s or whatever.
Yeah, 1940s.
Yeah.
Which one of our movies takes place in 1940s as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's the one shout I wanted to give out because I thought that's like, oh, they really deserved it, especially for being such a low budget movie.
Yeah. Oh, was it really?
Yeah, like it was under like, I don't know if it's true. I don't know the exact number, but I know it was like under 30 million.
USD.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which most movies nowadays is like
in like the
100 million.
yeah,
or more.
hundreds of millions, especially if it's like a bunch of visual effects like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was listening to one of my podcasts. I think it's Genius Brain podcast with David So, and they also do movie reviews, and they talked about Godzilla -1,
Yeah. Okay.
and they said that the actors in this movie, what do they do? There's like that style of play where when they speak is very dramatic. I don't know if you know like the Japanese cultures when it comes to plays and movies. Like there's something that they do where it's very very over dramatic, and they like kind of roll their R's, or and they
I think I know what you're
like
talking about.
like enunciating things like very slowly and
yeah,
things like that.
I don't know the term.
Like it's like a very typical like Japanese accent, right?
Yeah.
But it's like over dramatic, and like they said that Godzilla -1 that's what they did. That's what the actors did because they're like I guess classically trained actors.
Yeah, because this one was more of a drama
Mm-hmm.
compared
Okay,
to other movies.
I think that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why. And then like I guess I forgot what they said in Genius Brain, but that either added to the movie or it took away from the movie. For me, I didn't really notice it, but I guess for some people they do.
I think it added a lot.
Yeah.
This one was definitely more because most Godzilla movies, it's like you focus on the monsters and the humans
Right.
is like the sub story,
Right.
and so the human sub story isn't that great. But this one was more like the old Japanese Godzilla movies. It was like monsters and then humans. This one was more humans and then Godzilla was just there.
Right.
And usually people don't like that because it's like you want to watch more Godzilla, but Godzilla has proven that like if you make a good story human element, if you make a good human storyline, it'll work well with the Godzilla.
Yes.
Which is why this one did very well, and
Yeah.
not like the other Godzilla the U.S. made. I think King of the Monsters, where they heavily focused on the humans, but it was like boring as fuck.
Oh, okay. Like the plot is just dragging.
Yeah, the plot's just dragging. It's just like, come on, like I just want to see Godzilla now.
Yeah.
But this one, like, I actually cared about like each character, each actor, and everything.
Yep.
I cared about all the families, and I was like, man, these people better not fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This turned into a Godzilla -1 review.
I've been meaning to want to do it,
Uh-huh.
but maybe we'll do like a marathon instead.
Yeah.
We'll do this one, and then we'll do like an American movie for Godzilla, and then we'll do like another Japanese one, maybe or something.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be one of our other trilogies we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that's Godzilla -1. We'll talk
Okay.
about that more later.
Yeah.
I still think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm glad they
'cause
won an Oscar.
Yeah. Congratulations. But yeah, just talking about it, like I kind of want to get into it too. But yeah, we'll do that another time. Here, cheers.
Cheers. I was waiting to finish.
I don't really like Guinness. I don't like
really?
dark beer.
I used to not like it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started drinking it more, and I got more used to it.
Well, okay.
Or I started drinking more stouts and dark beer, and I realized, oh, they're actually pretty good.
Is it like the chocolatey flavor?
I think it's the chocolate, and also I think it started around the time I started drinking more coffee. So it just
yeah.
reminds me of coffee. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just that's why it's good.
I have to give let you try this one draft beer that I get. It comes from a variety pack, but it's like a stout, but it has like like a coffee taste to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it pairs really well.
Yeah, that's why I really like car bombs because it just tastes like coffee.
Yeah. Shout out to my family member who brought this.
Snake?
Yeah.
That's the nickname you gave him last time.
Yeah. Shout out to Snake. Yeah, because this person did give us that question, the time traveling question.
Yeah.
And they did come to my birthday party and got Guinness.
Oh yeah, because he made car bombs for us.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
I
made
remember that.
they made car bombs for us. Good thing it wasn't like the full thing. He only did like half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still good though. They're still good.
Yeah. So for this, like, I taste chocolate and then like I just taste water afterwards. So it's like a watered down like chocolate.
Oh,
milk.
okay. Yeah, okay.
That's what I kind of taste from this. One of my other relatives, what he does is he'll pour this into a glass. That way he doesn't get this bottle tasting on his lips.
Oh, really? I like
Yeah.
the bottle taste. I
Um,
like it more than the cans. Because the cans, I feel like I could taste the metal.
yeah.
But the bottle, it just tastes like a glass.
Mm-hmm. I prefer. I don't know what I prefer. I think I would prefer. So okay, if I had a top three, it would be draft and then bottle and then cans.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah, I still prefer glass and draft over, but
Yep.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mind bottle.
Yep.
I prefer bottle over can.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. I had one more shout out. I don't know. It's kind of late, but you know,
No, please.
rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
Very sad he passed away. It's funny. I didn't think his death would be that much of an impact until like I started seeing all the memes and stuff, and then I went back and like looked at some of my old anime stuff, and I was like, oh wow, I forgot he did do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
I got
that
a
was
little- I'm doing a little art tribute for him later on.
yeah.
Just
So
takes a while.
when the last time we recorded, it was like that week, right?
Yeah, he passed away. I think on the 1st or the 2nd. I just forgot to mention it until now.
Yeah. The 1st of March, and then they didn't announce it until a few days later.
Yeah, okay, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and then like the family and them already had like a funeral for him, and yeah, like I saw online too. Everyone's posting saying "Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama," and it's like the memes that I've seen are like people gathering the 7 Dragon Balls and
Yeah, wishing him back.
Yeah, as general, I was like, I can't do that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
but
I'll say it.
yeah, it's very sad because he's such a legend, and to think that Dragon Ball Super is still continuing, like
Yeah.
after all these years. 'Cause-
Yeah, I kept thinking too, and I was like, I guess he is one of the only ones who made such an original anime too.
Mhm.
Because like, I don't think anyone else could have thought of something like that.
Yeah, like just turning like the Monkey King lore into
Yeah, to what it is now.
but to like not just be like the Monkey King like
Like just
lore,
just
but
typical
it's like
story.
to like create his own thing from it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, those are my little shots. I just want to get those out in
Yeah.
March. A lot
Yeah,
happened, so
yeah, yeah. That one made me really sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Ready?
to get back into ready to get into what we're getting to?
Okay. So this recording, what Richard and I are doing are our favorite movies review.
Yes.
So we get to pick a favorite movie of our choice, and then we'll review them, right?
Mhm.
And then we'll do both of them in this one video, just
Yeah,
to
because
save time.
I feel like mine's gonna be pretty short.
Okay.
Because mine was a simple movie.
Yeah, like
Yours, you picked. It was has a little more deep thinking to it.
exactly, because
doesn't.
the first time I watched my movie, it was like in high school. So like I was already, and like the reason why I watched it was to get myself thinking and stuff like that.
Right.
But for your movie, it was like, oh, you just grew up with it, right?
Yeah, it was just a fun movie to watch.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's what like I'm excited to hear about your movie because you didn't tell me yet. For my movie or for my selection, I chose Pan's Labyrinth, and I was going to pick either like The Lion King, Zombieland, or something like that, or like Princess Mononoke, right?
Yeah.
Because like there's so many movies that I grew up with, but I just couldn't pick one, and I was like, shit, like which one is like my comfort movie? And it was Pan's Labyrinth. That one I could like watch, and then like I could be like, oh, what do I want to watch? And I'll just go back to Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah. That's the point. That was the point. Just your favorite movie, comfort movie.
Yep.
Whatever movie you could watch on repeat, basically.
Pan's Labyrinth, 2006, directed and produced by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
So such a good movie. If you haven't watched it, shame on you, honestly, because it's so good. So this movie is about this little.
Oh wait,
girl.
you want to save yours for last? We'll get into yours. We'll do mine.
Oh, you want to do yours?
Let's
First?
do mine first.
Okay,
Mine's
all
really
right.
quick. Sorry.
Scratch all that.
Sorry, we'll get back to Pan's Labyrinth. Anyways, for my movie, I picked Dragonheart
Yes.
because I just grew up with it. It's funny though. I remember my backstory and how I found this movie.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so
I wanna hear.
crazy. So I was probably like, I don't know, 6 or 7, and I just went to like Home Depot with my dad. I don't know if Home Depot still does it, but they used to have like small little movie racks next to the registers.
Mhm.
And so my dad was just like, "You want to pick out a movie?" So I was like, "Fuck it, why not?" Okay.
Like
And-
cassette or DVD?
Oh no, yeah, cassette, man. It's all VHS. DVD didn't come out yet.
Okay.
But so like, since I'm the youngest of my family, I don't get to pick a lot of the movies we buy because all my brothers and them will pick the movies.
Yeah.
So this is my first time picking a movie, so I was all right. I'll just pick whatever, I guess, just for me. And I had just gone off the hype train of Jurassic Park, so I'm looking for like a dinosaur related thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this thing looks like a dinosaur, but with wings, I guess. Whatever. I just grabbed it, and it turns out it's like my favorite movie now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Huh?
I've watched this movie since I was like 6, and I had the VHS for a while. I don't know what happened to it now. I think it's in storage,
Mm-hmm.
but I've had it for a long time, and it's a movie I just watch like a lot.
Yeah.
When I'm bored, when I'm sad, when I'm sick, I don't know, just watch
Mhm.
it. But anyways, yeah, so that's why I picked it. 'Cause I was like, I grew up with this. I loved
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I have a movie like that too. It's Star Wars Episode 1. Went to the store, just saw it on the shelf, and I picked it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so Dragonheart, huh?
Yep, Dragonheart. Some of you probably don't know it because it's not. I don't think it's a very well-known movie. Or it might be, but maybe not super well-known. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never
I don't
heard any-
know.
I never heard any reviews about it. I heard some people like it, some people don't.
I mean, there are sequels.
Oh, they're so bad though. The sequels are so bad. I've seen like up to like the 3rd one, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
they're terrible. The 2nd one was like, yeah, I guess.
Like
you
with the
know?
same actors and voice actors?
No, it's all like different cast and everything. The 2nd one has Francis from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
and it throws
Interesting.
it off because he's a very funny. He's usually a funny actor, but in this one he's kind of more serious.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like I don't know if you remember Malcolm in the Middle, but he always screams like a girl.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't do that in the movie. So I was like, oh, I can't picture him not doing that.
Francis, the oldest brother?
Yeah, the oldest brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
Love Malcolm
blonde in it too?
Yeah, he's still blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he ever changes his hair in any movie he does or show. It's always the same.
It's just Francis, but in
Just
like different
Francis.
genres.
Yeah, like
It's just Francis, but medieval theme
Yeah,
with the dragon.
like I don't know if you remember. There's a Malcolm in the Middle episode where they switch genders for the boys, and so they're all girls instead of boys.
God, no.
Oh,
See, I never watched Malcolm in the Middle like you did.
It's so funny. So Lois is like, it's when she's pregnant with the last baby, and she's
Mm-hmm.
just wondering like, what would have been like if the boys were girls instead.
Yeah.
So with Malcolm, Dewey, and Reese, they completely changed the actors and actresses and everything to like new actresses and everything.
Yeah.
And then you get to see Francis's girl version at the end,
Yeah.
and it's just him in a wig.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, oh my god, no matter what, Francis is Francis. Like even the way he acts and the way he does, it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god,
Oh my gosh, I bet he's so ugly. Oh my
it was pretty ugly.
Yeah. Like a blonde wig.
I think he had a blonde wig, and like they just put like fake boobs on him. And
Uh-huh.
it's pretty funny.
So for the others, like, were they like cute girls?
I think so. I guess they were. I mean, they were actual girls. It wasn't like
Yeah.
Malcolm in like outfits. It's like
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just funny because like, and he only comes out the end too.
Yeah.
So it's just really funny.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
I'll post up the scene here. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. So we watched Dragonheart
Dragonheart.
for
yeah.
my favorite. What did you think of it?
It was because it came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah. Oh, you never seen this movie, right?
No, the first time I saw it was with you. Well, okay, hang on.
This time or
I think I
before?
lied. I think I've seen it once before when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and so because I like kind of remember some parts. Like I told you, I remember the parts where he opens up his chest, and that's about it. And then like the song sounds familiar, but like you said,
Yeah, the song is very iconic.
yeah. So like I probably heard the song like throughout my life, but I just don't recognize it.
Yeah.
So watching it, like yeah, I just remember Draco opening up his chest, and then that's pretty much it. But like just a general overview, I thought it was pretty good, and it was like a simple storyline. It was like
yeah, it's very simple.
yeah.
But it's like it's back in the 90s, but it's like a simple storyline that just kind of worked.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah, it works.
I do like the way Draco looks though. It's very like boy dragon,
Yeah, it's
like
definitely a boy
cool.
movie.
Yeah,
With all
yeah.
the spikes and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
exactly.
man.
And then
Yeah, I love the design for Draco.
Yes.
And the design turns out it's Phil Tippett who made the design for Draco.
yeah.
So no wonder it looks good.
If you don't know who Phil Tippett is, look him up and like look at all of his credits because he does a lot of movies. So he did Draco for Dragonheart.
He did a lot. He did some of the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park.
Yes.
He did Terminator, RoboCop. I think he did Alien, or he helped the alien from Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I remember. Yeah, I remember looking up his history.
Yeah, yeah. He's done a lot of like claymation stuff for
Yeah.
sure. A lot of modeling design.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you picked Pan's Labyrinth because I was look, Phil Tippett's part of my movie.
Yeah.
Because they both have really creative minds that they can like create these things.
Yeah.
Like Phil Tippett's recent movie Mad God, like it's just like
Like what the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, if you haven't seen Mad God, watch it.
it's a crazy movie.
Watch it sober first,
Yeah,
and then watch it high.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch it high.
I want to watch it high too.
Okay. Want to do that tonight?
Okay, yeah, we can. Might as well.
Right. Okay, so
Anyways, yeah,
what I was gonna say about Draco was his animation is like very good, but they gave him a lot of human qualities.
Yeah.
So like when he talks with his hands, right?
Yeah, he talks with his hands and his lips moves like the actual lips.
Yeah.
His hand movements are very human-like.
Which kind of works. It didn't age well, but like it gives him character.
Yeah, I think it goes really well with Sean Connery's voice, though.
Yeah.
I think that's one reason why they did it.
Oh yeah, Sean Connery voices Draco.
Yeah.
Very like classic voice.
Yeah.
For you who don't know, like he played James Bond, like the old James Bond.
I still can't think of any other movies he did, other than League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's like the last movie I can remember him doing.
Yeah.
But I know he's done others.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Sean Connery as Draco is very iconic, and it's very like I think it's one of his best performances.
And then him with Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid did a very good job in this one too. Honestly, everyone kind of did. I love the whole cast for this movie. I feel like everyone did a very good job.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Like, what happens at the beginning?
Do you want to do this, or you want me to do it? I guess I can do it since I'm a little faster.
Yeah, you know it more than me.
Yeah. So obviously it's back in medieval times. We start off at like 984 AD, something like that.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and we see Dennis Quaid, character name is Bowen, training the young prince Einan. I always forget his actor's name. I always forget, but he's in so many things, and he's always the villain.
Yeah,
he's fucking Ares from Wonder Woman. I can't think of his name. Daniel something, David something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're training. They're training because Bowen's teaching the prince how to become kind of like a knight, or at least combat.
Like defend himself.
Yeah. And then it turns out off on the side, the king is battling the peasants who are revolting. So Einan and Bowen go and see and watch this battle happen. The king dies. Einan goes in, sneaks in, tries to steal the crown because he really wants the crown and really be the next king. He gets bumped by a girl into, I don't even know, like a spike. A spike next to very
very fake looking bread. Yeah, because we pointed this out.
Yeah,
and-
it's so like vibrant, and you can tell it just looks plastic.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So Aina gets injured, and they take him to his mom, and his mom takes him to. We don't know this yet, but it's Draco. But because of Sean Connery's voice.
Yes.
But to them, they don't know. But to them, they just think it's just a regular dragon. And this is where Draco splits his half in heart, gives it to Einan, and then that's what brings Einan back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And Draco was hoping that Einan will come back and be good and learn to be a good king and stuff. But turns out he's just like his dad, and he becomes a tyrant.
Yep.
And then Bowen thinks that Draco's the one who corrupted Einan, so he vows to slay every dragon until he kills him. And then it's like, I don't know, 12 years later, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, 12 years later, Bowen's is like a wandering knight, killing dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Einan's a terrible king.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the girl who bumped him into the spike is like the rebel's daughter. And Einan kills him in front of her, so she seeks vengeance. There's a monk that Bowen just runs into, and he just tags along.
Yeah.
And he's also another famous actor, and I don't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
But I always get him mixed up with Patrick Stewart because they're both bald and they have that same facial feature. And then Bowen is hunting down a dragon who turns out to be Draco. They have a funny little spat and fight, and then they come to a compromise where they just start conning villages.
Yeah. It's so funny.
So Draco will come and terrorize the village, and Bowen will come and pretend to kill him.
Yeah.
And they just repeat that because Draco admits that he's the last dragon. And then after that, that's where it starts the friendship of them because they start getting along, start talking together more.
Mm-hmm.
Bowen still doesn't find out that Draco's the half-hearted dragon. He thinks that he killed the dragon, and he thinks that Draco's just a regular dragon. The girl's name is Kara. I don't remember her actress name either.
Uh-huh.
But she tried to kill Einan. She gets locked up. Einan, I don't know, falls in love with her, I guess, or something, and tries to keep her, but she runs away. She runs into Bowen at her village, and Draco's there terrorizing them because that's their next scam target.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out Draco kidnaps Kara as like an act of like sacrifice, and then he disappears. And then Bowen finds him back at the hideout with Kara. Turns out Draco's kind of not in love with Kara, but he enjoys having her around. You know?
Like they become best friends.
Yeah. And then Einan appears, fights Bowen. He wins, and he's about to throw like a sneaky throw to finish him off. But then Draco jumps in, helps out.
Einan is about to win, and right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, did I say Bowen?
Oh no, you just said he.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Einan's about to win, and he was gonna throw a dagger. It's a big ass dagger.
Oh, yeah.
And then Einan runs away after seeing Draco. They are at the next village that they're gonna scam, and it's some kind of like outback hillbilly villagers who eat nothing but pig and fish, I guess. And it turns out their scam goes wrong because normally what they do is Bowen will shoot a spear or a ballista at Draco, and he'll catch the spear and fall into the lake,
Yeah.
and he'll swim away. But turns out this lake is too shallow, so
Yep.
he ends up just like landing on his back. And I like this part because like Bowen's like, sink, man, do something. and then Draco's like, I can't. It doesn't get deeper. And it's funny because like behind him is the monk, Brother Gilbert, and Kara. And Brother Gilbert's like, oh my gosh, Bowen, this is so amazing. You got another one. And you can see Kara smiling like, oh, they're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do now? And it's like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then the hillbilly villagers want to eat Draco, so they go after him. He ends up flying away. They find out that it's a scam.
Yep.
The villagers turn on Bowen and Kara, and they also turn on Brother Gilbert because Brother Gilbert really vouched for Bowen
Yeah.
without him actually knowing.
Yeah. He's just innocent.
Yeah, he's just innocent. Like he was like, oh yeah, because before they shot Draco, Kara was like, Bowen's a scam, he's a liar. But
Yeah.
Brother Gilbert Gilbert being so innocent came out. I was just like, no, I believe him.
Yeah, like I've seen him slay dragons before.
Yeah, I've seen him say almost two.
Yeah.
And she's like, almost two. And he's like, well, I didn't see the death blow of the second one, but I mean,
Yeah.
Owen Bowen's here, so that means he won, right?
Yeah.
He's so innocent.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then Draco saves them. They fly off. They fly off to Avalon, where King Arthur rests. And I thought this part was kind of cool because, like, throughout the movie, Bowen's lost his way as a knight, you know.
Yeah.
And so being here has brought him back up, and now he's a proper knight again. And I think this scene was really good. And after that, they raise an army of the other peasants, and they revolt against Einan. And then they fight against Einan.
Yeah.
And then there's a very, very sad ending.
Yeah, because Einan has half of Draco's heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever Einan gets hurt, Draco gets hurt, and vice versa.
Yes. However, in order for Einan to die, Draco has to die because he's the source of it. He's the source of the power.
Yep.
So even if you were to kill Einan, he would just come back to life, or he wouldn't come back to life. He just wouldn't die, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only way that they had to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the end, Bowen makes the great sacrifice of killing Draco in order to kill Einan.
Yeah.
And then that's how the movie ends.
Yeah. Very sad, but hey, they defeated the bad guy.
Yeah. I still love this movie.
Yeah, I can see why. Like, if I were to grow up with it, I'd be like, oh yeah, like this is a, comfort movie.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of other things that are kind of wrong with it, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And then like you watch it so many times that you just pick up things over and over again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like watching it for the first time, I didn't pick up like Kara's reaction when finding out that the village found out that there's scams and stuff like that.
It's funny though, after watching this time with you, even though I watched it a bunch of times, I never realized that like the reason the hillbillies want to kill Brother Gilbert is because he vouched for Bowen.
Yeah.
So I never realized that. I was like, oh, that's why they're so mad at him. Because I always wondered, I was like, why are they mad at him? Because like he didn't really know. But it's because he vouched for him so much that they believe that he's part of the scam.
Yeah. See, even after like 20 years of watching this movie, you just pick up something new.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a really fun movie.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say about it?
Good
thoughts, bad thoughts? I don't have any bad thoughts, but that's because I'm biased.
Right. Like watching it, I'm trying to picture myself like as a kid watching it, and like I'm like, of course I'm watching it almost for the first time as an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, like I can understand watching it as a kid. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like there's a lot of actions, and you don't really follow the story, but you get like the gist of it, right?
Yeah, but the story's so simple. It's like you don't even have to.
Yeah, and then like as an adult, it's like okay, it's easy enough to follow along, but the humor is great.
Yeah, I love the humor.
And then the actors are just incredible.
They really are. Honestly, they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost everyone does a really good job in it.
Yeah.
Even the young Aiden, he did a pretty good job.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah. Forgot they changed actors.
Yeah.
Because time lapse.
Right.
But yeah, I love the jokes in this movie. They have a really funny they have a really good jokes at perfect timings.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't really expect sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when Draco and Bowen are first fighting, there's a lot of funny parts in there.
Yeah. So like watching this, it just everyone always references. I'm drawing a blank. Never mind.
No.
There's another like a medieval movie. Like there's like a monk, but it's like very comical. Everyone always talks about it.
It was like Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
Not Lord of the
it's
Rings.
an older movie.
It has a monk in it too.
Yeah.
You know what? I might know what you're talking about.
Is it? I'm not thinking Princess Diary, am I? Princess Bride?
I think it is Princess Bride. You think of Princess Bride? There's a monk in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what I'm thinking then.
Yeah. I mean, he's not.
And then, I'm also thinking Monty Python's. That's.
Oh yeah, you might.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a full-on funny movie.
Yeah, it is.
You got anything bad about Dragonheart?
I mean, the only thing is like it didn't age well.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. It's because of like the CGI, like the way Draco looked. It was like you could tell it's like
yeah, you can tell.
yeah, but I
But I
mean,
mean,
it's
like-
still good, right?
Yeah, because for
Nonetheless,
like
it's still
90s standards, I was like, that was good. Like,
Yeah.
that was the top. You know,
exactly.
I bet you now it would look a lot better if someone did it.
Right, because like some movies back then they did age well,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Jurassic Park, but they did like practical stuff.
yeah. Jurassic Park did more practical stuff. They have
Mhm.
like animatronics. I think Draco's full on CGI,
Yeah,
so that's why.
yeah,
But no, I get that. Yeah, yeah. It's I think it's better than some of the Twilight movies though.
acting wise,
No, they're just CGI. Some of the
Oh.
CGI in Twilight was bad. You know what I didn't realize?
huh?
Turns out I think Phil Tippett helped with the wolf designs in Twilight.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dang, he's in everything.
Yeah, a lot of creature designs is for like CGI and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He helps with.
Huh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know if he actually did it or if he just like gave advice on it or something. You know.
Okay,
like an
like is he
advisor for it.
credited?
I think he is. I forgot where I watched it and where I found out about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forgot he helped with the wolves in Twilight. That's why the wolves actually kind of look pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I know that's Dragonheart. Mostly good things, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
I can't think of anything bad, but that's because I'm biased.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
or I've watched it so much to where I found all the bad things, but I kind of like corrected myself on it. Probably, I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you could say one bad thing about it, what would it be? Like, what would you want more of, or like, what did you see and you were like, this doesn't really fit with the movie, or your least favorite thing?
I don't know.
Huh? That's tough, huh?
Yeah, I think it's. I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe I could have used a little bit more with like the battle scenes, but I was like, no, I think the battle scenes worked really well.
Mm-hmm. Do you think?
I wish I got. Oh, actually, I know. I feel like Draco and Bowen's relationship was kind of rushed. I feel like they could have used a little bit more build up to them becoming friends. I feel like because they did one scam and then they're like automatically already friends,
Oh,
know?
okay.
and then they do like a couple other scams together, and then it's like then that they become more friends. But I feel like they should have done like at least one more scam or something.
Right.
Yeah, because the movie's pretty short. It's only like an hour and a half, hour 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very short.
Then again, that's like the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if it were to come out now, it's like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe a little bit more time with them. But
Mhm.
I still think what we got was good enough.
Yeah.
All the action's
definitely.
good. Draco's very good. All the acting's very good. The way everything looks is very good. Even the
Mhm.
costumes. Even some of the battle scenes are very, very well done. Like the peasant army against Ainan's army.
Mhm.
That one's really good.
The set, like the props,
Even the jokes are good. That
the
was
fake bread is good.
Yeah. Especially that fake bread. It's funny because it's only in one scene.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, even the jokes are funny too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brother Gilbert accidentally shooting arrows in everyone's orifice.
Oh yeah, we compared him to. Oh, we compared Dragonheart to Shang-Chi. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Brother Gilbert was a better shot than Aquafina.
Yep. Because there's like a scene where like he's like training how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah, and every
he's
shot
just-
is like a perfect like headshot.
Yeah.
The second one he shots goes right for the balls.
Yep.
There's a lot of balls jokes in this one apparently. Because I forgot that Draco hits Bowen in the balls too. This is a total guy movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I think it's great. I love the ending. Even though Draco dies, I think that's a perfect ending for him.
Right.
And I think I can't imagine the movie ending any other way. Like it could have been like, what if they just capture Ainan and keep him alive and Draco gets to live? But it's like no, but that's not what he wanted though. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's a very depressed, suicidal dragon.
Right. Yeah, because I was thinking that too. Like,
it makes
even
sense.
if there was a happy ending where, like, say, Ainan like gets defeated, but then Draco gets to live on, it's like okay, like
wouldn't
yeah,
feel right.
that could work, but then yeah, having Draco die or self-sacrifice, yeah, it's like sad, but it just makes the movie whole.
Yeah.
And then he turns into a star and like joins the other dragon stars, the other Dragon Balls in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He avoids going to Dragon Hell.
because he was a good dragon on Earth. Dragon Jesus, like you pass, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my movie, Dragonheart.
Okay.
Let's move on to yours.
All right.
So I gotta know. I gotta say I gotta say two things to you. One, I gotta know why Pan's Labyrinth.
Like why Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Like why pick Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah, because I honestly I wasn't expecting this movie from you.
Okay. So like I said, the reason why I watched this movie for the first time was in high school, right? And it's for educational purposes. It was because, do you remember in 10th grade, sophomore year, we had our personal projects for NYP?
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to make a movie, right?
Yeah.
And of course, you helped me with the.
Yeah.
And then
it's not
we
on
had.
YouTube anymore, by the way.
It's not?
I tried looking for. I think it's so old that it got scrubbed off.
Did you even look up your username?
Yeah, my username doesn't work anymore either.
Oh, really?
That account got closed because I made a new one and stuff.
Oh, I remember YouTube saying like if you haven't logged in after a certain number of years,
logged
then
out.
they'll, like.
Yeah. I know I had the movie somewhere else. It's probably on one of my old hard drives somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to look through it.
Dang, unless we make a remake.
Shit. Just me and you. I mean, it basically was me and you.
Yeah, it was. Should we do a movie review on my personal project?
We can. Let me find it first.
Okay. Oh man, that was such a good. It was like 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because personal
8 to 10
project
minutes.
presentations were like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
you can only do. Yeah, you had to at least talk about it for at least like 3 to 5 minutes, and then the rest could have been whatever else you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid personal projects.
Anyways, so it was a project I did in high school, and we made a movie, right? And then we had a mentor. Is that what they were called?
Yeah, mentor.
A mentor, and my mentor, he's a language arts teacher, and he's a author as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he also watches movies and stuff like that, and so he gave me a bunch of movies to watch, based on how I was gonna shoot my project, right? Mm. So he said Dogma. He gave like another film that was like kind of like a camcorder type of film, not Blair Witch Project, but like something more comical, because that's how I wanted to go, right? Mm. And then he said, one of my favorite directors and producers is Guillermo del Toro. Watch his movies. And I was like, okay. And then specifically, I think he said Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay, I can see why. Yeah.
And then not only that, but for Theory of Knowledge, TOK, one of the movies that we get to watch is Pan's Labyrinth. So I was like, oh, I might as well kill two birds with one stone. So I'll just watch it, right? And so I watched it the first time, and then like I was like paying attention to storyline, and like kind of paying attention to how the camera goes, right, and like the editing and stuff like that. Watching it with you again, I was able to pick up on more stuff too, but I'll get into that. So I watched it, loved it, and then senior year in high school in Spanish class, we watched it so many times because, we're fucking high schoolers, we're seniors. So we just want to watch movies. We don't want to learn anything. We just want to be lazy. So we either watch Pan's Labyrinth or The Lion King.
In Spanish?
Yeah, so Pan's Labyrinth is already in Spanish, right? It takes place in Spain. But Lion King, we would watch it just because like everyone grew up on it, and then like we would just watch it in Spanish.
That's funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Humphrey, our Spanish teacher.
my French class, we never watch movies.
No?
No.
Not
I mean,
even...
we watch like French movies, but they're like actual like French movies.
Yeah, yeah.
But otherwise, but honestly though, my classes were also like pretty bad classes. Like I was the only good student.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure our teachers just did not care.
Yeah. It's like they didn't really care. They just want to make sure all the students pass.
Yeah. Anyway, the second thing I want to say about Pan's Labyrinth is I've actually never seen the movie until this time.
Really?
Now. Yeah, I've known what it is and who it's by and what's in it. But I've never actually fully seen it. I've never seen it to the point of where I always got Pan's Labyrinth and David Bowie's Labyrinth combined together.
Oh.
And so every time I saw a meme of David Bowie's like Labyrinth, I was like, it's weird that this is Pan's Labyrinth, because I always thought Pan's Labyrinth was more like a weird freaking monster thingy. And then I see memes of Pan's Labyrinth, and I was like, I don't understand how these movies go together. Like, is it like a comedy horror? Is it like just like one of those like happy movies that just has essences of horror in it and stuff? But it wasn't until like recently when I was older I realized, oh, they're separate movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I should watch Pan's Labyrinth. Just never got to it.
Oh.
So this was my first time ever seeing Pan's Labyrinth.
Interesting. Okay, first, 2 questions. So first, David Bowie's Labyrinth, it's a comedy?
I have no idea. I've never seen that one.
Okay, you only see memes of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to watch it now.
I think the one reason why I never want to watch Pan's Labyrinth is I thought they were combined. It was those two movies, and I was like,
Right.
David Bowie's Labyrinth looks kind of weird.
Right.
But I want to see Pan's Labyrinth because it has all those weird creatures. I love weird creatures. That's why I love Phil Tippett, Guillermo del Toro, and Miyazaki because they have such creative minds when it comes to creature design and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, so while we were watching this movie, you asked if I've seen it before, and I said yes, I have. I really have it. So like, there's a lot of parts in the movie where I was like, that was pretty cool, or like, oh, I wonder when this happens, and I was like, oh shoot, he doesn't know I haven't seen it yet. So I'll play it off as a joke, and like, I wasn't sure if you ever caught on that. I'd never seen it.
No, I never did.
Oh, okay, good.
Like you were asking questions, but like I was just like, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I tried really hard to play it off. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta lie to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what I did, but I was like, I made a joke afterwards to make it seem like it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this was my first time seeing Pan's Labyrinth ever,
Yeah.
and I think it was really good.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
No, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
You can see why everyone loves it, right? And it's there's such a cult following for it.
Yeah.
I want to say like while watching it, there were things I thought happened that didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say one for example. The maid Mercedes.
Huh?
She hides stuff under a tile in the kitchen, right?
Is it the kitchen? Yeah, it is the kitchen.
Yeah, where they like prep food and stuff.
And I thought it was a storage, but she has to go downstairs, and that's the kitchen. So yeah, it's the kitchen.
Yeah, and so like the first time she goes down there, she's getting in, and like there you see a shadow walk behind her, and then turns out it's the doctor.
Yeah.
You know, right. For whatever reason, I thought they did that later in the movie, and it was the captain.
Yeah, I kept thinking the captain was gonna come up, and I love that. I love that they kept building in so much suspense because she takes forever to dig out her shit. And she's just really slow. She doesn't look back, and so I'm just like, dude, someone's got to pop up. Like, someone has to pop up, and eventually the doctor pops up. And I was like, oh shit! But then I was like, oh, it's the doctor.
Yeah, because you think it's someone bad.
He's on her side. Yeah.
Yeah. And then later she does again, but it's
nothing happened. But you keep thinking like, oh my god, like is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think Ophelia too, right? Does she pop up or no?
No, she goes to Ophelia and was like,
after she
yeah, because she's like, I'm gonna leave, and I have to go. And Ophelia's like, no, take me with you.
Yeah,
she ends up taking her, and it turns out that's where the captain catches them.
Yeah,
when they're in the woods.
Okay, let's start from the beginning then. If you haven't seen it, shame on you. Go watch it and then come back to this movie review.
Yeah, it's one of Guillermo's best movies, I think.
Mm-hmm. And it came out in 2006, and like I feel like it aged really well.
Yeah, because they did more practical effects. Honestly, if you have a movie with practical effects, it ages well because it's practical effects.
Yeah,
there's no CGI involved. It's just good.
Like the only thing is like the frog, right? Because that's CGI. But even then, like, I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. One quick note about this movie. I think it's this movie, but the little girl. I think it's this movie. Because it's the only one with a little girl, and it's Guillermo del Toro. I want to say it's this movie. I might be wrong. It's one of his movies. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Anyways. The little girl had trouble saying Guillermo's name, so she nicknamed him as Totoro.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that before too. Yeah. It's not that. It's not Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, okay. It's not Pan's Labyrinth. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I just remember it's like a movie with a little girl.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
It's because Ophelia, she speaks Spanish, right? So she could say his name.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, okay,
but it must have been like when he directed. I don't know what movie it is, but it's another movie. But it's a Japanese girl. And so that's why.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I thought so. I was like, I remember someone, but it's just it's Guillermo del Toro and a little girl. I forgot. I'll look up the movie. The movie. I'll put it here somewhere.
And there's like a poster where it shows Guillermo del Toro and like the little girl standing next to each other too.
Yeah.
And he's like huge compared to her.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, just a little trivia. Not about this movie, I guess, but
right.
It's del Toro, I guess.
Side quest.
Yeah, you want to do this quick summary?
Yeah. Okay. So, Ophelia, the main character, she's like an 11-year-old girl, and this all takes place in 1944, right? So this is
during
like,
the World War It's during World War II.
Yes, and this is in Spain, and there's like a small civil war going on where it's like the army versus the rebels, right? And so Ophelia and her mom are traveling to the captain's like cabin or something inside the woods.
Yeah, why were they going there?
So the captain wanted because the captain got the mom pregnant.
Right, I know that he wanted like his son to be born on like Spanish land or whatever. But was that the only reason, or is there like an
Yeah.
actual like strategic war reason?
No war
Because
reason.
he knew that was gonna be like a battle, or there's like a battle there. That's why he brought all his guys there and stuff.
Yeah, but he like the captain just said like I want my son to be here with me when he's born, and I want him to be born in a new Spain when there are no rebels and things like that.
Okay. I thought there was like a strategic reason. Like he knew that there was rebels hiding there, so that's where they went, or like they knew that like something's gonna happen there or something.
Like why the captain went to the woods, or
No,
why
like,
he's
just-
bringing Ophelia?
Just why that's such a spot to go to with all his men and stuff, you know?
oh,
Because it seemed like they were like getting ready for like an attack or a battle or something.
yeah. So
So I thought, but I forgot why or if you mentioned it.
yeah, the army pretty much like followed the rebellions into the woods.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're,
So,
like trying to get.
so they were just tracking the rebels and stuff.
Yeah, pretty
okay,
much.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so
That's what I figured.
Ophelia's like this like young girl. She's like very into fairy tales and stuff like that.
Yeah, because her dad told her fairy tales.
Yeah. Who fought in the war and then passed away, and then the mom remarried to the captain. Or they're married, right?
Yeah, yeah. They're pretty much married.
Yeah. Well, basically, the mom is pregnant with the captain's kid, and so that's why they're going into the woods to be with the captain.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
so they get there, and then like at this point, like there's like some fairy tale shit is already going on with Ophelia.
Yeah.
And okay, so I've watched this movie plenty of times, and I've come to a few conclusions. Either all this fairy tale stuff is real.
Oh no, dude! It's all in her head.
Okay.
It is all in her head. This is her way of escaping a terrible life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because all right, I'll just say the scene like when
Spoiler alert. Sorry, it's a very big part of the story because it's supposed to be like, is this real? Is this not real? But it's not real. It's all in her head.
Okay, because later like the captain is kind of drugged up, right? But he sees Ophelia talking to someone.
Yeah, but turns out it's just her.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's just all in her head.
Yeah, because he just sees her talking to someone, but there's no one there.
Yeah,
So it's all just in her head.
yeah.
That's why none of the fairies actually like do anything to the people. They play it really well. But you can see that the fairies never do anything. One reason why I figured out that's also in her mind is because the frog scene. I realized like, oh, this is all in her mind. She's just climbing through shit.
Yeah.
And she's just like get dirty. Then the last part I really confirmed it was because she fails. The fairy tales. There's a faun or whatever, a satyr basically, and he gives her 3 tasks, and she fails the second one, and he disappears. But then he just comes out of nowhere and is like, all right, I'll give you one more chance. And I was like, oh, that's only gonna happen because she's like, because it's in the middle of all this shit going on, and she's just like
Trying to escape.
yeah, I need to escape. So it's just like, okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna imagine him coming back, being like, I'll give you one more chance. Because I was just like, that's what a kid would do.
Then riddle me this: how did she get out of the room?
She just got out. I wish they would show it, but I think she just got out, or there's like another door somewhere. Because
she used the chalk to draw a door. That's why, Richard. You think it's fake? It's real.
No, I think there's like a trap door or something. Because it's one of those old houses that has something.
It is. I'm sure she like went through the window or something.
Yeah.
Like, even though, I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't really show it. I think that's part of the whole with them trying to be slick. But it's towards the end, so it's kind of just like, all right, let's just
Yeah. Like, all right, she gets out.
yeah. But it's definitely all in her head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's why it sucks because a lot of people are telling her to like, you gotta stop imagining these things. These aren't real. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. But that's why I
Well,
love. But that's why I love Mercedes because she's like she's still inspiring for Ophelia to think of it.
Yeah.
Still keep it in mind. But also just be prepared for like in case it's not real when you grow up.
Yeah, because it's like these are just fairy tales. When you grow up, you have to deal with the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a common fairy tale too, because Mercedes seems like Mercedes knows the story.
I don't know if it's like Pan's Labyrinth per se, but yeah, she knows about fawns and like to be wary of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
But also, she saw the door drawn, so I think she recognized like, oh, she drew a door and got out, or she thinks she got out or something.
Mercedes saw that.
Yeah. It's like at the very end.
Yeah, so this was right. Yeah, Mercedes is like going to get Pan. Go get Pan. Go get Ophelia, and then she's not in her room,
Yeah.
and then
And then she looks to the side and there's like a drawer drawn on the wall.
yeah.
And I think-
And then she sees Ophelia. Like, did she see her running to the labyrinth, or like she's like
No, I think by that time the rebels have already stormed the place, killed all the soldiers, and they're just looking for the captain. And the last place to look is the labyrinth.
yeah.
That's where the captain comes out. I thought
Yeah.
it was pretty funny. I'm glad he got his comeuppance.
Okay, let's go. We just jumped to the end.
I mean, we might as well.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty long movie. Well,
Right.
Not that long. It's like an hour and a half.
Something like that. Okay, so
Hour
basically, like, Ophelia's mom is sick with the baby, right? You know, she's getting like bad cramps and shit like that. And then Ophelia doesn't know what to do, but like escape to her fantasies. And then so she meets this fawn who tells her, "Hey, you're the princess. Like, in order for you to go back to the kingdom, you need to complete these tasks, right?"
Mhm.
And then along the way, she's like, "Hey, like my mom's sick with my brother. Is there anything you can do?" And so the fawn's like, "Oh, here's this root. Give it fresh milk, 3 drops of blood, and then it'll like protect your mom, right?"
Yeah.
And see, I thought it was like real because like the mom was healthy. It could have just been the medicine.
Yeah, it could have just been the medicine, or that's just how pregnancy kind of was back then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if her being out in the boonies, I guess.
Then how do you explain
The ginger thing?
Yeah, the ginger root being burned, and then
I
like,
think that was just something she read in one of her books as a fairy tale, you know? That like, oh, you know, in order to cure sickness, you just put this root in. And then like, I think it's all just a big coincidence, you know?
okay,
That
I
just
was
happened
gonna
at once. That was
say-
it.
yeah, like
And-
burning it, and then like all of a sudden the mom goes into like labor.
Yeah, because they don't explain like how does the root work, how's that one, you know? It was
Yeah.
just something. It was just kind of like a coincidence. And Ophelia was just trying to help out through her fairy tales because she's very
Yeah.
imaginative. And then
Yeah.
just that happening to get burned up, it just happened to like also align with her mom, kind of going into labor.
Okay,
But that was already happening a lot of times already though. Like the mom was already having a lot of complications.
yeah, like travel sickness, like
Yeah.
getting to the woods.
Yeah, and even like before that, like she was already like, I don't know, like like she had a moment where she like was bleeding a lot, you know, and that's just like a natural thing.
Yeah, it's natural for girls to bleed once a month.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah,
I don't know much. Like I'm just a guy.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was saying that this movie was very slick, and I being like, is this real? Is this not? Is this real?
Yeah,
That's why I really liked about it. Until the end where they kind of slipped up, and it's like, oh, they kind of just did some stuff just for the hell of it. It seems like how Ophelia got out of the room.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she got out either the door's unlocked or she like there's like another way out or the window or something. Because they don't even show her draw the door. You just see the drawing of the door and you're like, oh, is this still real? Is it not? But it's like this is definitely not real.
Well, at that time, like, were the rebels already attacking? Because
Yeah, they were already attacking.
There was like a guard by her door.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
got out before they attacked.
Oh,
She got to the labyrinth when they were attacking.
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, real quick, like, so there's like 2 storylines going on, right? There's like the Civil War that's going on, and then there's
Ophelia's whole thing.
yeah, Ophelia's journey to get into the kingdom to be reunited with the king and queen, her true parents, so to say.
Turns out it's just her mom and dad.
Pretty much. Yeah, the king and queen's portrayed by the mom and like the dad who's never seen.
Yeah, but that's because Ophelia really does love her mom,
Mm-hmm.
and she really does love her dad.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the other
so-
reason why I realized that it's also fake too, because you see the mom at the end, and she'll only be there if she was dead.
Yeah.
Because they don't mention that, like, oh, you gotta go home to your king and queen. They just kept mentioning the king. Cause
like one thing that I was thinking about too is like before you die, like people start to like see shit,
Mhm.
and like it's not like a religious thing. It's just like like people believe that you see the Grim Reaper, right, come visit you before you pass away. So it could be like spiritual shit that I don't really know about. So that's what I was thinking too. Is like, oh, like spoiler alert, you see Ophelia die at the very beginning, right? Because she's like bleeding out of her nose, and then and it just kind of like reverses, and then like, but yeah, you see Ophelia bleeding, turns out, and then they show at the end like what happened. So that's what I was thinking too. Is like maybe she was being visited by like the Grim Reaper, and like it's like, oh, it's almost time for you to pass, and so people start hallucinating, and like so she was probably hallucinating. But it's just like a theory. Yeah. I want to go through like her journeys, her 3 trials though.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like what
that's like the biggest parts of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So the first one, she has to go to the roots of a tree, right? And like make it bloom again because there's this frog who lives there and is preventing the tree to bloom.
Yeah.
And so in order to do that, she has to make him swallow these 3 stones. And so, like, long story short, like, she does it. She gets the like toad to swallow the 3 stones, and
he dies in a really nasty way, though.
Gruesome way. Turns out he's just a big blob of jam that comes out.
Yeah.
You know, Frog the Jam, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
But then she gets a key, and that key goes to the next task.
Mm-hmm. And the next trial, the fawn.
I love this task. This task is my favorite.
And I'm sure everyone else does too. So the fawn gives Ophelia 2 more fairies because there's already 1 with her. So 2 more fairies, so 3 total, and who will guide her into this other dimension where she's supposed to obtain an item, right? And in order to get there, she has to use this chalk to draw a doorway. And then the doorway has a timer, so you know she has a sand time clock.
An hourglass?
Hourglass. That will last for like what, 5-10 minutes?
I think it's
like
only
that?
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They don't say, but I want to say it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Something like that. So, you know, she opens this door, sets the timer, she goes, right? And she's advised not to eat anything on the table. And then she sees the creature.
Oh, see, I think this is where she finds the secret door. I think she knows there's a secret door in her room, and that's how she gets out.
Oh.
Because all of this is her imagination, but the areas are real. Like the tree, going under the tree, that's real. Right. I think her sneaking in for the second task, her sneaking in, I think she sneaks into like the kitchen or something, to steal the key or whatever, and get the knife. So I think she found a way from the door into it, you know.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's all in her imagination.
It's
like
her imagination.
Door. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think she did discover there's a way out of her room.
Okay.
That's why she's always okay with her being locked in.
Right.
Because she knows a way out.
Dang, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
So you know, her drawing is just like pretending that there's a way into this other dimension, but really she found like a secret door
or something
to go out into the house.
Yeah.
And then she's just okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't make more sense now. Yeah.
And then could you imagine the creatures like one of the old ladies with the apron? It's like, hey, you can't eat that. Get back here.
Honestly, it might be,
right?
Yeah. Or it could be like one of the guards or something. Just like, hey, what are you doing with food, kid? You know?
Yeah. Huh, I wonder who it would be though. I would assume it's like one of the.
It's probably one of the maids.
Yeah. It's probably like not the bigger one, but like the skinny one.
Maybe. Anyway, so the second task, she goes in.
So she used the key that she got from the first trial to open up like this,
just like a door,
small door, and like in it is like this knife, right? Mm-hmm. And then on the way out, she sees like the table that's filled with, dude, everything on the table is red. Like the wine is like blood red, like the food is blood red for some reason. Like that turkey, it looks off.
I think it's just to show, just to make it look all weird and creepy.
Yeah, and then so she eats a piece of grape, and that's when the monster awakens.
And this is the monster everyone knows and loves.
Yeah,
the hand-eye monster,
played by Mr. Burns.
Yeah,
but yeah, super creepy. And then this creature chases her back to the doorway, but she was too slow. The door closes on her, so she has to get on the chair that she brought with her. And or like open up a new one
Yeah.
and then like get back in. And it's very suspenseful because
Yeah, the creature's very slow.
like
not
that
fast.
hallway is like very short, and you see the monster in the background catching up to her.
Yeah.
Oh man, very creepy. But yeah, the design of that creature in general is like amazing, right? It gives you total creepy vibes.
Yeah,
It's like very unique.
all the creatures. That's why I was kind of upset that the frog was all CGI, and I was like, oh, I guess they couldn't design a
Mhm.
frog. But like the fawn is very well designed. It's
Mhm.
very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
The eyeball monster is very creepy.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We don't really ever get to see the third task, or what it actually was.
yeah, but it's like
turns
they
out-
talk about it. It's like she's supposed to go to the labyrinth with the brother and the knife, and
Yeah.
the final task was to like puncture
Yeah,
or like sacrifice the brother like an instant's
yeah.
blood.
Well, the fawn said you only need a drop, but
Yeah.
Ophelia starts to get like doubtful of it. It's like no.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to hurt my brother,
Yeah.
right?
See, that's the other reason why I realized that it's on her mind too, because it's like she wouldn't have thought of that task unless her brother was born, and her brother wasn't born yet after the second task.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was like, oh, okay, that's low.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
And then in the end, like turns out like that was the final trial, like to see if she would hurt her brother, and she was supposed to say no, and then in order to
Sacrifice herself for it.
sacrifice herself in order to get into the kingdom,
Yeah.
which is like pretty much heaven.
Yeah.
Because like as she enters the kingdom, like in real life, she passes away because the captain shot her.
Yeah. I was actually surprised that the captain killed her.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he
didn't
doesn't
think. I
care
didn't
for
think.
her.
I didn't think she would. Yeah, but I just didn't think she would die.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was gonna live, and then he actually shot her. I was like, oh, okay.
I think I got emotional. I don't know if it was because we were.
We were a little high for both movies, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we were. Maybe that's why I felt so like emotional.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
Let me hang on. The dogs are scratching at the door. Let me.
Guess we'll take a little pause,
Yeah.
but we should probably wrap it up soon after this.
Oh, okay.
We spent a good time on each movie, like 30 minutes. He just comes in nonchalantly. What? I don't want you. Go,
Should
Nobby,
I
go,
show?
go, get out of here, go,
Should I show Nobby?
go. Yeah, if you want.
All right, listeners. This
Come on,
is
come on.
this is who's scratching at the door.
This is when you always hear barking and annoying us.
Yeah. Nobby, say hi.
I showed her on the TikTok.
Yeah, but this is like her actually on an episode though.
Oh, your best things. Get out of here, you. Did you just eat?
Probably.
Go.
All right.
Go.
We'll see if that makes it in or not.
Go. I'll probably leave it in. I mean,
Alright.
we're only at like an hour and 20.
Right.
So
Nobby, come on.
We should wrap up, though.
Yeah, we will. We'll be right out. Okay, well that was Nobby.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, we like.
Between the second and third trial, that's when the Civil War really happened. The rebels start storming in
Yeah.
because they get reinforcements. Yeah, the captain's chasing Ophelia because Ophelia stole her brother and they're trying to escape.
Yeah, and then the medicine that the doctor gave her mom, Ophelia's mom, like she dropped it in the captain's whiskey to get him all drugged up.
Yeah.
There's a lot, but like we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I mean, the only part that we missed between is just like, because honestly, after the second task, you don't see any more magical stuff. It's all the Civil War stuff.
Yeah.
Like the captain. Like there's one earlier battle where half the rebels die and they capture one.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
captain finds out the doctor is also a rebel and he kills the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm really happy the doctor died the way he died. He died kind of like he knew he was getting he knew that he was getting caught. He knew that his secret's out, so he was just like, man, fuck you. So he just walks out.
Yeah.
He gets shot, walks a few steps more just to prove that he's still strong enough to go through, but he gets shot one more time.
And then right after the doctor dies, it's like, Captain, your wife is in labor. Like, fuck, I need a doctor.
yeah. But turns out there's paramedics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a
But then after that, that's when the rebels storm in because he also finds out the Mercedes is a rebel. She runs away. She stabs him a couple times and then runs away. But then that's when the rebels come in with reinforcements.
Yeah.
and then that's the end of the movie, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Like there's a lot I wanted to say too. Like there's two different storylines going on, and like the way it's directed is it keeps the story moving along. There's no boring points in it.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no boring parts. I'm just saying, like, that's, like, there's no more fantasy after the second
right
task.
And then
the very end.
like the camera work, like I had to pay attention to that too. So it's like, you with Dragonheart, like, you watch it over and over again, you pick up on little things here and there.
Yeah,
Like for me, it's like that's the same with Pan's Labyrinth. Like every single time I watch it, like I pick up like newer things here and there too.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind watching Pan's Labyrinth again.
Mm-hmm.
We probably should, because funny enough, a lot of times we watch movies with Chuga, but we never watch anything in Spanish.
Yeah.
And the first time we watch something in Spanish, she's not here.
Yeah. I'm sure she would like it. I'm
pretty sure she's seen it. I mean,
Yeah.
she took Spanish with you, didn't she?
no, Chuga took
Or did she take
French.
Oh,
Because if you're a native Spanish speaker, they don't allow you to take Spanish class.
for IB at least. I know a bunch of other Spanish people took Spanish,
Oh, really?
like non-IB. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dang, easy.
Yeah,
is
easy A for
man.
them. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna call out who it is, but there was one person who was in Spanish with me who's a fluent Spanish speaker, and they kind of cheated their way in. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
they pretended not to know Spanish, and then when it came to like parent-teacher conferences, never took the parents there, like to that class.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny. I think, yeah, that's pretty funny.
yeah. I'll tell you who it is. I don't really like them.
I think I know who it is.
Okay.
Um,
All right, other than that, that's Pan's Labyrinth. Like, we missed out on a lot. There's like a lot in that movie. Just go watch it.
there is
Please.
a lot. Yeah.
Trust me. Like, that's.
I feel like we should do like a full
that's
episode
really good
on it,
movie.
which we probably will, because I think after this we're gonna do a Guillermo trilogy:
Mm.
Pan's Labyrinth, maybe Hellboy, and then a third movie that we've never seen.
Yeah.
Which
Hellboy? First one or second one?
What is the first one?
Or
second
like
one's not that great.
Or like the one that's not related to the first two. And
Oh,
it's
the
like
the
on its
reboot
own.
one?
Yeah.
I don't think he directed that one.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he produced it though.
Oh, really?
I think so,
We'll have to double.
but I don't think he directed that one.
Mm-hmm.
But he did direct the first one and the second one.
Mm-hmm. Both are good.
I
But
didn't,
we'll
I
do
didn't like,
the
I didn't
first
like the
one.
second one as much.
Oh no.
No, but I like the first one. The first one's really. No, it's not, I wouldn't say it's really good, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like I like it. I don't like the second
Yeah.
one. The second one is just because the second one had a lot of plot convenience stuff. And I was like, ugh, really?
Who was the villain in the first one?
I don't fucking know, dude. Some guy with an army that dies instantly at the end.
Yeah, I think it was like a guy and a girl. I want to say.
I don't remember.
Oh, whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. Pan's Labyrinth is really good.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, definitely watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again, I guess.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all of it.
Mhm.
All the actors were very good. Acting was good. Even Ophelia did a good job at acting.
Yep.
And she's, child actors are pretty hard to find.
Right.
I love the
hey-
mix of fantasy and real life.
Yeah.
I think that was really done really well.
Yeah. See, it's just great on like a bunch of different levels.
Yeah. Very good pick.
Mhm.
I definitely was not
Thanks.
expecting it.
Yeah.
I really thought you were gonna do something like Zombieland or like just something else.
Mhm.
So I wasn't expecting that. So when you said it, I was like, oh, well, all right then.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, if you have any other movie recommendations you want us to watch, please comment down below. You could also DM us on Instagram at lowqualitypod, or you could email us at lowqualitystudios@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram at @therealDannyChaw.
And I'm always here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. I always write back. You can also reach out to us on TikTok at low_quality_pod. It's easier said than written. But I don't think I'm gonna change it. I might just keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's fine. If you follow us on IG, like Low Quality Pod, we have all the links in the bio too. So to YouTube, Spotify, and to TikTok.
Is it all there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I updated it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me like hyperlink anything. So I was like, fuck it, I'll have Danny do it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at technology. I'm old. Even though I'm the one editing.
Yeah,
all
you're the
this.
one editing. I think that's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I have to. Sorry for the sound quality in this episode and the previous ones. I'm trying to figure out better sound quality. So there's a lot of experimenting going on.
Right. Hey,
Sorry.
I mean, if you have any recommendations, please like leave in the comments, DM us, or email us too.
If not, it's just gonna take me a long time to figure everything out.
Yeah.
But it's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Our biggest issue is just we just gotta remember to like tell guests to speak more in the microphone.
Yeah.
That's our only issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But
that's
we're
pretty
good.
much it. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone, even though this is coming out in the future. But
I mean, time of recording. Happy St. Patty's Day.
yeah, be
Take-
safe.
Drink a Guinness or two. Do a car bomb. Either the alcoholic drink or the crime. One of the two. Your choice. St. Patty's Day.
we didn't influence you on that. This was your choice.
No, that's all I got. We're good. We're done.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. Are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah, I could do a few more drinks.
Yeah, same. I was feeling pretty drunk.